Hello, Valtopia. Hey, honey, this is Val Cripps, and you are on my live stream here at Venice Beach. Yes, happy Friday. Happy Friday. And this stream is inspired by my current glow up clients. I am an energy guide. I'm a mindset mentor. I'm a business coach. I am a life guide. And I am coming on live with you today. Hey, Erica, to talk about my current clients because I work with really powerful people. And when I say powerful, hey gorgeous, when I say powerful, what I mean is our energy within is extremely powerful. The clients that I have that come to me for this high level work that I'm offering now have incredible gifts, as do you. You watch me because you have powerful gifts. And when we say powerful, what we mean is the stream of energy is freaking powerful. It creates change. And curating and managing yourself to transmit the frequency, the full frequency that is you, is the work that I do with my clients. And I want to talk to you today about the gap that happens between levels when you truly do the work of up-leveling your boundaries, your standards, yourself, everything about yourself, and shift the identity that you may have been in and move into the identity that aligns to your highest frequency, your deepest service, your greatest passion, your focused intentions. And what my clients are finding, and what I've found, is that once you activate more clarity of your own perceptions and beliefs and take a look around at your life and in your body and your energy where you've been holding on to other people's views, other people's judgments, other people's decisions about your own experience, anywhere you've been attached and you release that, you come into a clarity, a vision about, whoa, I can't believe I've been doing that. That doesn't align with how I feel about myself now that I'm clear of obligation. Wow, look at that. I was doing that because I felt like I had to, but I'm actually harming them in doing that. There's all this new awareness that comes in your life when you begin to see yourself as full of having the capacity, and others too. Hey, Keisha. And so what happens is suddenly you don't see, speak, or feel anything like you did even just a couple days ago when you begin the work. And you look around and you begin these shifts, and guess what? It gets quiet. It gets quiet. It gets quiet because, first of all, when you step up differently than you have, you're not just changing yourself, you're changing it for everyone around you. And generally people don't like to shuffle their situation if they didn't ask for it. That's not your problem. It is on you, and it is up to you, and it is your gift to honor yourself and let everything else ripple out from there. And trusting that those around you are inspired and ignited to their own up level when you do yours, you go into your however you can be most nourished and present for your own beingness, your own experience. And so in those moments when it gets really quiet, and in this moment when you're transitioning and you're releasing identities that you might have known your whole life. I remember when I first started really going through some deep shadow work with spiritual guides, I fought it hard, and they had to explain to my conscious mind, look, that isn't really you. That energy and identity about you is just a story, and you don't have to hold on to that. And so as you begin to release those identities and change your boundaries, people get upset, you feel different, you feel a little awkward and weird, and it gets quiet, and it gets quiet. And what you want to know when you're in that quiet is, whew, I'm regenerating. I'm baking a good cake. I'm coming into another place of being. And of course it's going to get quiet. I need to make space for whatever is aligned to this new space of me, this new space about me. And guess what? Being able to move through that space with focus, certainty, consistency, and connected wisdom to yourself is money. It's money and time. Because you know what happens to so many? They get into that space of quiet where there's that pause, and instead of allowing that pause to be like a rehab, like a rebirth, like a regeneration moment, It becomes a moment to beat yourself up, to go back down into the spiral you came up out of, to tell yourself that you didn't make it, that you're not allowed to have what you have, and to perpetuate the very stories you've worked so hard to transcend. Don't do that. Let's not do that, right? And so I was talking with my client this morning, and we were talking about how if you're highly sensitive, and then as a child, your sensitivity has been suppressed, like forcefully suppressed, as many of my clients and myself we've experienced in different ways. And we learn that we must keep that down and we must develop a hard edge. We're rebels, we're feisty, nobody can fuck with us. And we become this sort of prickly cactus on the outside with this gooey, vulnerable, juicy center on the inside. And what the work that we're doing is learning to bring out that gooey center and become fully strong all the way in from inside outside, but still be so sensitive and aware of your own needs and your own vision, despite what's going on outside around you, because none of that matters. All of that continues to ripple and change as you do, and the only thing that's consistent is you and what you think about it and how you're nurturing yourself through it and how you're honoring yourself and your reflection. And so if you don't like what the reflection is, just wait a minute and let it shift and ripple into something new with your focused intention and desire. And if it's not instantaneous, let yourself bake a cake. Let there be quiet. Let there be quiet and transformation and money and more time on the other side, right? Right, Keisha? And we collapse time because we don't waste a bunch of time in indecision, obligation, fear, guilt, and not knowing what to do. We're instead fully immersed in our vision, decisions and inspiration coming through. And here's what I wanted to say. If you've been highly sensitive and not allowed to express that magical part of yourself, when you first begin to receive these frequencies, for some of you, it can really stir up some old buried trauma that you thought you'd work through and that's gone. And this can happen for you when you're doing a guided audio on YouTube or taking some class. And if you're not in the proper guidance and you're highly sensitive and have a lot of magic to unlock, you might feel dark night of the soul or crazy, or like you don't know how to handle the frequency coming through you. Your mind will think that the frequency coming through your body is going to kill or hurt you, so you'll shut it off and run away from it. And when you work with a guide like me, I help you to modulate the tap, to feel the frequency coming through you and to feel safe and grounded, and to learn that it's safe to stream your own divine brilliance through you, and that it's not unsafe. It feels unsafe because that's an old program. We clear the program, we clear attachment to the program, and we begin calibrating daily to new resonance that says, I am allowed to stream through my highest frequency. Where am I not in alignment with streaming through that highest frequency? Where can I tighten up my boundaries? Where can I up level my standards? Where can I be more resonant as a being and aligned to who I want to be? So that's what we're doing in my programs. Hey, Joanne. Keisha says, absolutely right. And so the pause, the quiet in between that can feel like terrifying is actually a blessing and a sign that you are indeed shedding your skin and moving into a new space. And you've got to have the courage, the consistency, and the commitment to your vision and to your soul self to stay the course through moments where your ego might go, you're fucking nuts. I can't believe you're letting this happen again. It's happening again. You fucked it up. And you got to tell your ego, listen, honey, go have a seaweed wrap. We're cool. We got this. We're always protected. We're guided. And everything we're doing is aligning to the greater vision. And I know daily, I choose to be very intentional about what I do and be. And when I make mistakes, I shift it. And I've been shifting until finally I see. And I had a lot of quiet moments to myself, honey. Woo! Where I thought I wasn't getting it. And I was sad and everything. And then I just stayed the course. And then I had a lot of moments where it came in. And I'm having a lot of those moments right now, Keisha and Rayanne, with my clients, where I'm like, I knew it. I knew I know this. And all the doubt was just ego tripping. And the connection to the divine is true. And our miraculous transformation is here. And we do have such power to create our realities and to live a prosperous, powerful experience no matter what's going on. See, that's the work that we're doing here. Yes, we're getting more wealthy, we're getting more healthy, more aligned. But my focus is that day to day you feel a deep love for yourself and everything around you because you're so in tune and trusting of yourself. And that's money, baby. And that's what we do. That's what we do. Thanks for all the hearts. So trust yourself to invest in the kind of guide that's going to take you through feeling your own most magical, highest divine frequencies without losing your shit. That's what you want. That's what we all want, to be more balanced and grounded and nourished and revitalized and regenerated and prepared to stream through our most beautiful divine frequencies. That's what allows us to fulfill our visions and passions. If you're ready to integrate your gifts and your high sensitivity, bring it back to life after suppression, and integrate it into your successful business that may be experiencing sort of a lag because you know it's time for you to incorporate this part of yourself and to finally put that financial or drama behind you, whatever the thing that happened that you got through that's still sort of tapping in, resentment or anger or frustration or you will feel anxiety and depression when you don't allow yourself to be yourself in your life and stream it through your business and your experience. You're being called to integrate who you are, and you're ready. You go to Valtopia.com, you apply. I'll see you in my Gmail. I'll look at the application today. I don't have my kids this weekend. This full moon would be a miraculous weekend to initiate your glow up, because today we are doing cash infusions for both of my glow up clients. I'm streaming through all these frequencies. It would be a magical time for you to get started. And there's only one spot left. And this last spot is 5K for 6 weeks. What? That's gonna shift after you book in, you last person. My feeling about this last person is that you have issues with visibility. You may already be quite visible, but deep down inside, there's your throat gets tight, something in your chest, and you just know there's a much deeper level and nobody's been able to take you in there, that intimacy with yourself and with the truth of your inner being and some of these things that we've talked about on this live stream. I'm here to take you through with that, and I want you to join our sacred circle in this glow up experience with Keisha and Rayanne and my other Celebrate clients to transcend any limitations. They're just perceptions and beliefs that we get to break through so you can fucking do what you came to do and be. You're a powerful creator. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you. I might come on later, do some cards. I just wanted to stream right from the beach, and I've been updating the website, and I'm putting some new links with audio downloads and things like that. So I have options for you. If you're not ready to sign up at the 5K Glow Up Intensive, then I've got a powerful bundle of pre-recorded audio. You could do self-study, self-guided study, and it's only $555 right now, and it's not going to stay at that. It used to be $222. It's the whole vault. And that's a great way for you to get started. So go to Valtopia.com, check it out, private message me about those. And on your frequency supernova, there's nobody like you. See you next time.